clase. Today, I'll be trying Hello Talk. This is day 2 of the end of year Spanish project. I'll be trying Hello Talk for the first time. It is a language exchange program between native speakers of different languages. I don't know too much about it. I have a little blurb about it that I wrote up for the resource page. But other than that, this will be my first time trying it. It is Memorial Day, so this is technically day 2 of the project, like I said. And we're going to give it a shot. I'll run a time lapse. It's going to be about 15 to maybe 30 minutes where I'm going to get on with this kid, Leo, who I guess wants to learn English. And I'll be practicing my Spanish skills with him, and I'll give my honest review after day 1 once I'm done with that. Okay, so day 1 of Hello Talk is done. I'll try and keep these very brief because I don't want this video to be really long. But it was a good 7-minute either way session. How Hello Talk works, I think, for free users on the computer. And I don't have the most updated version either. They're going to update on my computer, so maybe I'll get that by tomorrow. But how it works is it offers each person an equal amount of time to discuss or talk about something in their desired language and get correction or feedback, or just new vocabulary and whatever. Today, I talked about what I did today. Actually, I talked about Memorial Day, and the person on the other end, Leo, it was I think, audio call. You could do video calls on here too. But Leo is a very nice person. That definitely helped. I think the most important thing is the person that you get, because if you have somebody who's not willing to cooperate or just kind of wants to be selfish and learn their own or learn a new language as opposed to teach their own, then it might be difficult. But if you get somebody who's open and patient, then there's a lot of advantages to that. What I saw on here too is you can pre-plan conversations. You can request more formal talks on here. So if you don't want to just go on and request something for a few minutes, you could schedule longer discussions on here. But one issue that I'll explore more tomorrow and talk about too is that there is a paywall. So a paywall can get difficult sometimes, and there's certain features that are behind it. So I'll see if that comes into play tomorrow. But overall, day 1, I'm happy with my experience, and we'll continue for day 2. Hopefully, I also get somebody nice on day 2 like I did today. So I'll be back tomorrow for that. All right, so this is part 2 of my day 2 and 3 process of reviewing some of the strategies that I outlined in my original paper. So the second strategy that I want to choose to really focus on is journaling, because I personally like to journal maybe once or twice a week. Just like to write down my thoughts. I think it's important to, get your thoughts down and kind of get them out of your head. So I have my Google Doc here of journaling. I'm not really going to show all of it because, that's personal information there. But I'm going to be journaling in Spanish for today and tomorrow. This is still Memorial Day, so I think we cut back from tomorrow. This is Memorial Day. I'll be journaling today. I'm going to do it right now. It might take me 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll review and see what changes I might have to make for tomorrow. Diary writing, day 1. En Español is complete. I'll show you. We have about 200 words that I just wrote. It took me like 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. And it was honestly fairly easy because I was talking about very simple things. I talked about Memorial Day today and all the things that I did today. It was a very busy day. So that was fairly easy to talk about. The one thing that I did actually practice a lot was using present perfect. So that's good because it kind of refreshed that kind of vocabulary. But I could totally see this as a method of keeping up with my Spanish moving forward. And this is only day 1 because I really enjoy having that combination of reflecting on my own day and then also engaging myself in another language. It's a pretty cool combination. So I think this could definitely be the method. I mean, Hello Talk was nice. I've only used it for 1 day, but definitely seems like more of a hassle. This seems like it's just very easy. I have my document. I wrote 5 little small sections about my day, and it was cathartic, but also it was an experience learning Spanish and engaging in that. So, I'll see. I don't know if I'd like to do it every day because it is a big commitment to do every day, but we'll see after tomorrow how I feel. Maybe we'll do, once a week moving forward or twice a week or every other entry. But it still is a commitment, and we'll see moving forward. But good day 1 so far. Good evening. We are back for a very, very late day 2. I just had a track meet, and I just got home, but I needed to do this. So we're back again, and we're going to just really quickly discuss my journaling. I've already done it. I've completed it. So here, I'll show you. we have journaled about 2.5 paragraphs about my day. It was a lot to talk about. I had to look up some track terminology in Spanish, like starting blocks, and like the word for like a flare gun that's not a real gun. So cool things like that that you get to look up, and it's very applicable to my life. So I feel like that's very important and one positive of journaling. But I did have to look up a lot, so it's important to have a balance of dependence on a dictionary and just being able to explain things in your own words. And over time, I feel like I'd be able to develop that as I become more comfortable talking about these topics. But after day 2, I'm thinking I'm liking this, and I really want to include this in my plan as something that I can do because it's easy and it's simple and it's just something that I like to do anyway. So just another way to integrate Spanish in my life that I think is pretty good. We have a much shorter time left today. The last time I did this, I believe I was going for about 25 minutes. Today it was only 10 because I was on with a girl who was anonymous, because you can choose to be anonymous here on this version of the program, and I must have disconnected with her like only 10 minutes into our conversation. It wasn't as much of a verbal conversation. We were able to talk, but there was typing as well. So honestly, it was like a really kind of awkward vibe. It wasn't really what I expected because I had such a great experience the first day. But it's definitely, like I said in the first day, dependent on who you interact with. So that's one thing that makes it a little volatile, and it's uncertain as to what the results will be because it's fully dependent on who you interact with on the app and not really on what the app offers. So it is a great app and a great program that I would suggest to anybody who wants to try and improve their Spanish, but I don't think for me it's a viable long-term thing where I can supplement it as a part of my schedule and count on it to be efficient. So unfortunately, I don't think it will be, but it was definitely a good experience using it and talking about it. So I suggest it to anybody who really wants to envelop themselves in any language, but it's going to be a no for me for Hello Talk. And that will do it for today and yesterday's video. We had a great 2-day experience. It is very late. I'm going to go get some sleep, but I hope you enjoy my outro, and I will see you next time.